Illuminating white text appears that says, "A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away." Now, curvy golden yellow text stationary in the middle of the screen with stars flying by through hyperspace that reads, "Theory of a Blind Man." Golden yellow text begins to crawl from the bottom of the screen upwards. Episode 1. A new upload. After many content creators suffer turmoil at the hands of the adpocalypse, creators have to find a new way to get their messages heard. What was once an easy way of conveying one's thoughts, now has become divided. Creators are now forced to separate their content, and so the battle continues on as channels divide themselves. The text continues to crawl away from view deep into space. A new upload is the first channel in the Theory of a Blind Man trilogy, focusing on uploads only. Highlight clips of streams, humorous clips, and other content that is shorter and digestible by the masses. May the dark side of the Force be with you. As the last of the text disappears, we are left with stars flying by view in hyperspace, then fade to black.
Hey everybody, welcome to Theory of a Blind Man. I've got a quick tutorial for you using Final Cut Pro with voiceover. Now this was an issue that I had for a long time, which was ducking audio underneath voiceover audio description. So I'm going to talk about how to do it involving keyframes. So check this out.
Final Cut Pro, Final Cut Pro, Final Cut.
I got my two tracks for demonstration purposes. My music track.
Beginning, play.
Later that
Play. Play.
So I'm going to go ahead and attach that by using E
Append to storyline.
to append that to the storyline. Then
Audio description from scene 8.
let's get a voice
Beginning.
clip.
Play.
Later that evening, Nikki and Karen walk down a busy sidewalk.
Play.
So that'll be good enough. I'll
Play.
walk.
Play. Set range on.
So now I got a selection.
Play
Later
selection.
that evening.
Play.
Now I gotta find my location
Project timeline. Layout area. Timeline. In project time.
of where I want to
Beginning.
put it.
Beginning. 0 hours, 0 minute.
So
Play. Play.
let's say right there is where I would want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and paste it there.
Connect the primary storyline.
Now
0 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds. 0. Audio clip. Hip hop. Business as usual.
I gotta find that location.
Play. Play.
Which will be
Beginning. Play.
later that
Play.
right there. So I press up arrow later that evening,
Play.
and it'll put me at the beginning of that talking part. Now what I want to do is rewind about a, let's say, half second.
Play.
Add a keyframe by using Option K,
Add keyframe to selected effect in animation editor.
and then I'm going to down arrow once, which should take me to my audio description. Later that evening,
Play.
and it does. So I'll up arrow back to the beginning of that and do another Option
Add
K.
keyframe to selected effect in animation editor.
Later that evening.
Play.
Now I'll go to the end of it by pressing down arrow once,
Add
Option
keyframe to selected effect in
K,
animation editor.
and then play it for a half second.
Play. Add keyframe to selected effect in animation editor.
Add another keyframe. Now
0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 hours, 0 hours, 0.
I want to interact with the music track.
In 0 hours, 0.
Go down to curves,
Curves group.
interact with that.
In curves group. Curves group. In curves group.
Interact again. I don't know why you have to do it twice, but you do.
Keyframe handle.
Keyframe.
Segment handle. Keyframe handle.
So that's the first one.
Segment handle. Keyframe handle.
The second one.
Segment handle. Keyframe handle.
The third one.
Segment handle. Keyframe handle.
And the last one. So the first and last ones are going to be your normal volume.
Segment.
So what you want to do
Keyframe handle. Segment handle. Keyframe handle.
is go to the second one, VO spacebar on it.
Keyframe handle.
Then you want to do Option down arrow to control the volume of that thing that you're sitting on. If you do a Command minus or plus, that controls the volume dB level of the whole track. So Option down arrow, and I'm going to go to, let's say, minus 16 dB, so I have to count it out. Option down arrow. Hold Option down arrow 16 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then go to the next keyframe.
Segment handle. Segment handle. Segment handle. Keyframe hand. Segment handle. Keyframe hand. Keyframe hand. Keyframe hand. Segment hand. Segment handle. Keyframe handle. Keyframe handle. Keyframe handle.
VO spacebar on it.
Keyframe handle.
Option down arrow 16 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So how it should work is from the beginning of the track, normal volume until it gets to the first keyframe. And then from the first keyframe to the second keyframe, it's going to go volume down. And then it's going to stay at that volume until it gets to the third keyframe, where it's going to raise up to normal volume until the fourth keyframe. So
Beginning.
let's have a listen, shall we?
Play. Play. Beginning. Play.
Later that evening, Nikki and Karen walked down a busy sidewalk.
Play.
There you go. So as you can tell,
Beginning.
as soon as I start talking, it's going to be the volume where I want it at. So
Beginning.
a half second before I start talking, it starts to fade down.
Play. Play.
Right there, you can tell it started to go down.
Play. Play.
There. Later that evening, Nikki and Karen walked down a busy sidewalk. And then fades back in. Look how easy that was in comparison to what I used to do. So if you want to know what I used to do, lay the music track, the first one. Turn down the volume by 50%. So I would use the command, or excuse me, the control minus key until I got to 50%. Then what I would do is take the same exact track, place it on top, cut it where I wanted the audio description to start, and then I would apply a fade out to the beginning of it. And then I'd do the same exact process, lay another track, so essentially the third track of where I want it. And I have to make sure the timing is right too. So then what I found out is I would have the two tracks. Then the top track, I would blade it where I wanted to start the audio description, blade it again at the end of it, remove the center part, and then apply fades to the beginning and the end. It was really, really, just ignore everything that I just said about that of how I used to do it. Watch the beginning of the video. It's so much
Icon live.
easier that
Icon
way.
live.
So
Alert box with finish button.
there's my quick tutorial on how to quickly, efficiently add the audio ducking fades for voiceover audio description. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please give a like. Hit that thumbs up thingy mabobber. Don't forget to subscribe. Click all notifications for wonderful quick tutorials like this in the future, revolving around voiceover screen reader.
Pause but finish button.
Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Blah, 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 blah.